upgraded to the Nikon D810, which I still have the camera. I upgraded to that camera because everything was about megapixels, you know. Of course, and when I got that camera, my images was worse than what I had on the D7200. Imagine that, right? It's because my technique of holding the camera was still bad. Still have a lot of camera shake. Of course, the more megapixels, the better your technique needs to be. So my cousin was actually happy with his images, but he don't know, I was really happy with the images because I was like, I've never done anything like that before. Not to get pictures like that, you know, from me. But what they always tell you to do, expose for the background and light your foreground or your subject with flash. And I was using two Yonguno flashes and probably a 30-something inch octabox or some type of box. But yeah, I had both flashes doubled up and I had it really close to, and it was diffused of course too. But I did it. I was amazed. So from then on, which I think at that time it was 2019, just last year is when I was able to do that. I had to go back and look. I think it was last year. But anyway, from then on, I tried shooting my wife, taking pictures of my wife, you know, with the sun behind her back and trying to light the foreground. And by then I'd already bought I've played this upgrade game a lot. By then I'd already bought a Flashpoint Explorer 400 because that's what you needed, right? So that's what I bought. She was willing to take pictures, so we went up to our local park just right up the road from my house, and I got these pictures. And I was blown away because I was never able to do something like that. Of course, those pictures I shot was with my Nikon D810 and a Tamron 70-200 G2 2.8. So I know I've been buying a lot of expensive stuff, just trying to get better and better because that's what I thought I needed. Was expensive gear. Of course, everybody thinks that it's the camera that makes the photographer, right? Not the photographer that makes the images. My first, well, I guess second paid gig was my daughter's friend's family. And I did pretty good, especially when it came to the single portraits. But other than taking decent pictures, I didn't know how to pose. I really still don't know how to pose, but I didn't know how to pose. And when it came to group shots, since I never really shot a group, tried to light a whole group because I only had one light, I just shot natural light. I mean, I did the best I could. Background was kind of blown out. Hey, what can you do? I mean, I was trying to fake it till I make it. And I did. They was happy when I got paid for it. So from then on, it just getting gigs here and there. I wish I was full-time. Then of course, I came up with my name, photography name after that, C-Wiz Creative Images. And of course, created a website. Then, you know, I'm thinking I'm about to, you know, do really good. And guess what? 2020 hit, COVID just shut everything down. And by then, I'd already had a whole bunch of gigs, at least a whole bunch of gigs to me, lined up that I was, you know, about to shoot back to back to back. And this was around March of this year. You know, starting to warm up. And that's when it hit. And of course, people were canceling left and right. Because didn't nobody know what to do. Didn't nobody want to be around anybody. So I'm like, great. That hit me hard. That hurt. Because here I am thinking in my head all the things I'm about to do and this and that. And then